there's a lot of people that do join in. Actually, I'll put this at the start of the video. If you're watching this, it'll be at the start. It's a little bit out of context, and it's really just a summary, just so you don't have to watch the whole video that I just did, and I'll just insert it at the start of the video. So I wanted to give you a total wrap up of what the portfolio proportions are, and basically there's only two assets that are actually that I'm long, which is XRP and Doge. I've got 5% in each of them. The rest of them I'm actually like short, or you would stay in USD. This is for those people that are spot trading or just holding stuff in their own wallet, or those people still using the Pionex rebalance bot. If you wanted to use that to hold it, you know, I'll probably keep your money in your wallet and then just put 5% of what your amount is that you'd like to get involved or invest in XRP and Doge with no leverage in the markets. This was just basically just a quick snippet just to let you know exactly how it ended up. Those people that continue on watching, I'll be going through exactly how I've changed into using stop losses with Apex Pro, and I'm moving away from Pionex. Nothing wrong with Pionex, props to them. They're a very good exchange, but Apex Pro, there's a top 21 or top 20 that I'll be using, which is actually these ones here. That matches up exactly with Apex Pro's assets and pairs that they have there. They're a derivatives exchange. They're done by Bybit. I'll go into more detail later. I'll keep this really short now, but just to let you know, yeah, basically we're 90% USD if you are trading spot, and like 10% alts, 5% on XRP, and 5% on Doge. So thank you. I just wanted to just put that in here, and on with the beginning of the video. Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Trends. This is the 7-day chart wrap up of the large cap cryptos. Essentially, we've in the past we've been using Pionex as a way to structure our percentage in our portfolio. You know, after doing it for such a long time, I've actually gotten used to pretty much working out percentages in my head. Essentially, I first go to look at, as you've been experienced before, looking at the BTC USD pair. If I go to 7-day, obviously we've changed from just the 1 week chart to it's still a 1 week chart, but it's actually based on the 7-day cycle. So basically, you know, the beginning of the trading week was actually 48 hours ago. This 7-day chart actually gives you a slightly out of sync 7-day forecast of a weekly candle that can actually sort of like give you a head start if there's a new uptrend or a new downtrend forming in the first 48 hours of a week. So you're basically able to front run new changes if they're newly happening in a week, if that makes sense, well ahead of like 5 days ahead of someone following weekly candles, without going into a smaller time frame, if that makes sense. Now, basically, what I wanted to just basically cover in this video, and this is actually going to bring you up to speed as far as what I'm doing behind the scenes to actually pull out these actual things. Let me firstly just go here and just clear out everything, because I'm working in different time frames. So I just wanted to unflag everything. I think I just did flag everything or unflag everything. There we go, done. All right, so let's start off with USDT Tether dominance, BTC dominance in the market. Total crypto market cap excluding BTC. So this is really, I should call this altcoins. Total DeFi market. So this is actually the actual real DeFi market, not what would you call it? ETFs and all that sort of stuff. All those financialized products that are either there or they're not, depending on the creditor stack. If there's a bankruptcy, like, you know, aka SBF. So yeah, so this is the real DeFi market is this one, and as you can see on a weekly time frame, 7-day time frame, you know, we are generally trending up. So we basically trended up like this primarily, and we will trend up again, I think, when people realise that decentralised finance is actually financial privacy and financial freedom. But anyway, that's for another video. So that's the total DeFi market, and we had a big pump here. So, you know, those candles are like moving 32% in sort of like, you know, 4 weeks. That's a lot. So basically, that's basically people waking up to what's actually really going on in the market. Okay, anyway, I digress. DXY is terrible for, this is a dollar index, is terrible for crypto performance or general market performance. It has usually an inverse relationship. And before I jumped on here, I basically did the daily report, and I was able to report there that we're actually rolling over a little bit. I mean, it's a blip on the radar for a 7-day report like this, but you know, still it is technical. It has to start in the hourly, then the daily, and then the 4-hour, you know, the 4-day, and then now the 7-day when it does happen. So, but there is some green shoots, so that will put some upward pressure on the rest of the market and give us some relief from this inverse correlation pump in DXY that usually drags us down, if that makes sense. So anyway, well, let's get into the report. So I've deselected everything so I can mark it out for you, and I'll do a summary at the end of this video and tell you exactly what sort of proportions and percentages I would actually hold. I am working with Apex Pro and Apex Omni, which is a decentralized derivatives exchange that was started by Bybit. So it's obviously a massive company, but obviously a decentralized version. So let me just get into here. I just want to actually see if, here we go. I want to find one of these one week stop loss little things. Okay, let me just copy that. Get onto it, copy it, copy. And I just want to make sure I've got one in every chart. Sorry, I should have done this before I started. I'll go through. I'm just going to basically paste this into each chart. I'll just go through and do it to all of them, and I won't waste your time, and I'll flash back. Okay, I'm back. Now, this is just basically going through, starting at Bitcoin and looking at exactly what the levels are. As you can see here, I've got this blue, this is my 1-day stop loss when you're working in the smaller time frames. Now, I'm working on 7-day and I'm working on Heikin-Ashi candles. So basically what I would look through there is essentially, if we were in Bitcoin, we would have got in right there. Actually, I do have an arrow actually indicating that that's where we did get in. We followed it all the way up to this one, and then we got stopped out by this candle, but it was green, so I would have jumped back in. I would have got stopped out by this candle, and then I would have jumped in back on the next green one, and then I would have got stopped out by this candle, which is the last candle, and it was actually a green buy signal. Let me just pause there and let me tell you what these signals are. All right. Okay, so to do this yourself, all you've got to do is go up to indicators, find smooth Heikin-Ashi candles with delayed signals by RS in the indicators. Add that to your chart. Go through to here. When you first get in there, you can basically see what it's added. It's added this like smooth sort of place to follow with a buy and sell. Like it's got a buy down there and a sell there. So for example, it would tell you to jump in here and sell up there. So you'd get like 105% in 288 days, for example. Or over here, it told you to buy here, and then it hasn't told you to sell yet, but the current price is 50% in 86 days. And it just goes over and over like this. So, or it'll tell you to sell here and buy here. It's hardly any difference. But essentially, what it's doing is it's like a delayed. It's delayed, and it's like an EMA following Heikin-Ashi. Now, what I generally do is, okay, first of all, between say like this buy signal and this sell signal, right? It's just showing that here that it's in the green, and I know it's smooth because I know it's smooth Heikin-Ashi, right? The only manipulation I've got is two things. Is I want it to be faster, right? So I want it to. First, I'll show this first. But firstly, what I do personally is I uncheck the Heikin-Ashi how it shows it on the actual chart. So it cleans up my chart straight away, because all I need to know is like the buy and the sell. That's all I need to know. And then what I want to do is I want to actually make that follow the price a lot closer, like much less delay on the EMA length and the smoothing length. So that's what we got. So if I actually go back in there and turn on the actual Heikin-Ashi, look how close it is, how close it follows the price, the actual real price. Very, very close. So basically much more suited to small time frames. Now this is like an adaptation to actually use this even at all for small time frames, because Heikin-Ashi generally is used for high time frames and very good. It's a very good methodology for investors and rather than sort of like traders, and they work better in the higher the time frame you go. So basically this week we're coming into a weekly. I usually use something a daily, as I mentioned earlier, but and a weekly time frame is great. Monthly, it's even better. So what you can learn here, you can adapt and move it to a monthly time frame. Now, as far as what just transpired, we actually just got a closed candle. You can see we've got 6 days and 20 minutes. So we've got that's a closed candle and it's a stop out. So that means basically if there's a short call here, the stop loss would go above, and then basically from here, that shorts indicator would be indicating short, and then basically the top of that candle wick would be exactly where the stop loss would go. So the stop loss level is at 97,656, and we're at 97,573. So you basically, again, at the end, the second half of this video is me showing you exactly how to set up these positions on an exchange called Apex. So you can spot trade it and actually have the automation yourself, so you can actually stop out of these trades automatically without even looking at it. And we can just come in here once every 7 days and just update our trends and our views. You know, that's basically how it works. So now the next one along, so that is definitely short. Ethereum is definitely got a current short, and that would be starting from basically this candle here. From the actual indicator is where I would do it from. I'm used to doing this in the daily time frames. I've been getting a really good rhythm on. So basically, you'll be going short Ethereum, and the stop loss level is 33.36 and 40 cents. AVAX, again here we would don't need an indicator or alert, because we're going to be using a system I'll show you at the end where it'll actually automatically stop out for you without having to worry about it. So that's the new weekly stop loss level is 39.92, and you would go in short on AVAX, and we'll set it up so it'll stop out at that level. 1,000 Pepe. This is actually 1,000 Pepe is an index of Pepe coin that encompasses, as it sounds, 1,000 Pepe's value. So basically, we can get an actual figure in USD amounts, which is actually not 0.000000, which ridiculously throws out all the charts. And now this enables me to us to be able to get some of the meme coins, like for example Pepe. And get them out onto a trading view chart that'll work. So now we were able to, because of this new thing, Apex, which is the exchange on DEX, the derivatives DEX I'm using. Again, this is all without any leverage. So even in the 1 day charts, I'm not using any leverage, and I'm teaching people how to do it over there as well. Anyway, I'll try to keep this brief. So we've got a current short, and basically, here we go. I would have a stop loss. Probably keep it tight, and then if you're entering now, actually you are entering now. So I'll keep the stops really tight for any of the shorts. Okay, let me just go back and double check, see what I've done here. Yeah, I'll keep the stops really tight, because if you're just entering now, yeah. Now you can go back, pause on the video to see where the stops are. It's all done in orange. So Arbitrum. Again, I'll turn off any alarms. Sorry about the noise in the background, but it's got a bit busy road out the front, and I've got the window right open. Anyway, so short from 83 cents is the short from here, and then 83 cents is the actual stop loss level. We are short XRP. We are long XRP. Let me just delete anything that's of relevance. You can see what the daily stop loss level is, but for the weekly, we are. That's actually right. Let me just get rid of these alarms. Again, signifying a shift in what I've been doing. So that is actually long from here. There's no wicks down the bottom here, so there's no reason to have a close stop loss than that. So the stop loss level is $2.08 on XRP, and we're long. So let me just change that to green. Atom, we're definitely short, and we want to have a stop loss. The lowest one with a wick on top, as far as there's a short symbol here as well. And so that's going to be a red short, and stop loss level $6.86. As you can see in the orange here, just all these are the same. The orange over here is the stop loss. Again, I'll explain exactly how to get this happening, so it's automated to stop out for you. Dogecoin at the end of this video. Dogecoin. So we are long. We're actually long. Let's get rid of the alarm. We don't need it anymore. This is really good. This is a really good move because a lot of people don't have the paid version of TradingView, and you don't have to rely on me to send you alerts when stop losses get hit. It'll automatically stop you out. Again, just stick around to the end, and the last half of this video, and I'll explain how it all works. Dogecoin, stop loss level is 30.96 cents, and we are in the green, looking okay. Optimism is a current short. It's been short since the 23rd of December on the weekly, and we would actually trace our stop loss down to the most recent wick at the top, which is that level there. It's $1.92.4. So I'll go short there. Solana is it is a current short, and we've got like a long and a short symbol right there and there. So, but I would actually just go on over to here, and just make the last top wick on the red candle $203.23 is the stop loss level, and you would go short. As far as the trend is saying to us, BNB is a current short, and I would just go from that top red wick there, which is actually $707.30 is the stop loss level. Make that a short. Litecoin is a current short from the indicator, and yeah, I would actually just bring this up and place it on top of the last top red wick, which is $106.30 on that short position. You did get a long here, but it actually got cancelled out here. Aptos is definitely still a short. It's been a short since the 23rd of December. We now have a stop loss level based on this new system we're using is $9.72. Again, I'll just stay to the end and I'll show you how to set it up. So that's a short. I'm going to make that red. LDO, Lido. So this is wondering where the orange was. So that's a current short. So basically, the stop loss level is the top wick of the last red candle. It's $1.89 round off. Is your stop loss level. Again, don't stress. I'll show you how to do this at the end. Okay, current short on Blur. The stop loss level I would have it at on the weekly is 0.28.3 cents. It is a current short, so I'll make that red. And BCH is current short, and definitely the stop loss level I would have is on the last top of the red wick is $463.78. If it goes outside that, I would get out. You can do all this manually, by the way, if you just want to hold it in your wallet. You can do it in Pinex if you want. There's no problem there. I'm doing exactly the same thing. I'm allocating 5% to each asset that we're actually making a call on here. And then what we'll do is you'll find is if we go beyond just 20 assets like we have been doing in the Pionex rebalance bot, we can actually go beyond that. We can go 70 assets if we want to. We do have two parts of the exchange. At the moment I'm taking advantage of about 21 assets. So it goes a little bit beyond the scope of what Pionex can do. So, but it is what it is. But you do have the automation, and I know a lot of people don't have these trading view charts with alarms. So I'm trying to give you a method where you can get out of your positions for free if they move against you. So BCH, just going back there, is a short. Stop loss level is 463.78. WorldCoin, it's a current short. Stop loss level is $2.36.7. That is a current short. Link is a current short, and I don't need the other. I'm just turning off all these alarms because I don't need them. Okay, and the stop loss level here. There's a little tiny bit of a wick on there. I can just see it, but that's enough for me to put a stop loss level there. That is a current short on Link. Ton is a current short. The level I would put your stop loss at is the last wick that is showing on the downtrend. So that's $5.84 round off. It's actually listed exactly there if you need to know or want to know. DYDX is a current short, and I would put the stop loss level at the lowest wick on the red candles. And that is a red short. TIA is a current short, and I would put again same thing, the stop loss level on the last wick of the top of the red candles. This is a Heikonaushi candle thing. That's you can do it on the way up, you can do it on the way down. So that's $5.18 round off on that short position if it were to trigger. And then lastly, the second half of this video is me basically just going through as a bit of a tutorial on Apex Pro and Apex Omni. Omni has got 73 assets, which are I've got perpetual or derivatives exchange assets pairs. They do go into more the meme coins. So if you want to do that, go and knock yourself out. I'll leave links for the exchange and the DEX. And but I'm focusing in on, so it's not too much of a shift from what we've already been covering. In these are the main assets. We're pretty close to the main assets. We've been following the large caps. So this is really just like a large cap focused one. So, but you can go off into the weeds, and I'm showing you exactly how I set up my indicators and what I'm doing anyway. So if you wanted to, you can go nuts on the Apex Omni. The link will take you to Omni and Pro. It's basically, they're two different sites, but you can get to them from each other. Anyway, so that's it for exactly where to place yourself. So if you're holding some of these assets and you just wanted to know where to hold it between now and next week, that's the point of the whole report. It's just reporting trend. Then you can just factor this into your decisions on these major assets here. It just so happens that I've actually made this list, the exact list of assets that are listed in the perpetual exchange on Apex. So if you wanted to use stop losses, you now can, and you don't have to worry about, as I said, the setting up alarms or upgrading a trading view and spending money out of pocket. Okay, so from here I'm just going to pause for a second, and then I'm going to go through and just bring up the video footage of how to actually place your trade. Okay, so I came up with a good solution so we'd actually get this video out to you quicker, and in the form of this is okay. Firstly, this is what Apex Pro looks like. When you come in here, you just come in and basically go, once you've signed up, you can deposit, and then basically it goes into your your account here, and then basically once you've done that, obviously you can move funds around. So you're sort of like, you got your total equity there. It's pretty easy actually. It's just deposit. You can deposit on Ethereum, B&B chain, Polygon, the Automatic, Arbitrum, which is what I'm currently using, just coincidentally because I've got some assets on that chain that are sort of liquid. Avalanche, Optimism, or Mantle Network. So basically, they all take USDC. If you are trading Apex Omni, you just click that; it'll take you there. And then I think that I'll just click it. I think that actually, yeah, all the way through it says you go to perpetual markets. There's more assets, of course, and then over here it actually mentions USDT. So just make sure you putting USDT into Omni if you're going there. But again, as I said, this is more. It's got more choice, but it is a lot more. The perpetual markets are a lot more like a lot more memes, a lot more meme coins. And so yeah, so basically what I've just covered in the video that you just watched has got all of these assets here. These are basically, I mean, I can show you my trades because there's nothing really magic about it. These are all the assets that we're in, either long or short, and it's all based on 1x leverage. So basically, there's no leverage. The only exception is this BTC 20x leverage one. Again, and I made this. I put it on about 48 hours ago. Because I saw a massive dip, like in the Bitcoin chart, so I did sort of FOMO in on that. But again, I wouldn't. It's like I've got it somewhere down here, and it just went straight back up after I saw all this market maker sort of like activity here, and then I saw it drop down. I go, they're going to send it up from here, and sure enough, they did. So it's a 100% trade. I wasn't going to miss out on that one just in this account. But this one I can't sort of play around with too much because it's all my one-day trade data. So I'm going to be going in and working these like I do on the weekly every day with my daily chart group. There's a link for that if you wanted to do that on a daily basis. It is quite easy, and we will get some trades that'll even on the daily charts that'll last for days, weeks, or possibly up to months. Months is probably a bit of a stretch, but a long time. So we're not jumping in and out of things all the time unless the market is really choppy. Anyway, so this in this video, I just want to give you like a bit of a sneak peek of what it looks like and all the stuff and how to operate and all that sort of stuff. I am going to link you to a video of my YouTube channel and the last video that I just put up from this morning that I will link
one day.
No, that's Joe Rogan. What the hell? Let me just get it up on screen and I'll show you. I might as well show you what it looks like. Okay, so here we go. This is my YouTube channel. So it's basically at silverbacked with a capital S _ capital G gorilla. So silverbacked, and that's all it is basically. And then I'll put this link in there, and then this video here says, as you can see, 1 hour ago, trending Apex crypto one-day chart, 15th of January report. It's 15th here where I am, and essentially this video that you're actually watching now will be posted here too, and then so you can refer back to this one. And in this video, let me just pause the pairs that they've got listed long. I'll go short, and in this 90-day trial. Okay, so I'm referring to this 90-day trial. I would get out of it if I'm in AVAC. Okay, so I want to see 32.57. I'm basically going through, and you can see the previous videos in my YouTube channel, or two, especially the one-day ones. If you go back and watch them, there's tutorials on all this stuff. Go back to the setting up my Apex. So I've got BTC. So I've already got BTC here. I've got a nice amount of profit on as well. So let's go similar stuff to what I'm going over with you. Cancel that stop loss. Add a new one. Yeah, go back to the previous video, and it'll show you how I've actually set up most of those trades. So if I just go back, so that's the one day. That's the one day. Here they go. This is the one to go for. This is the one with the red gorilla and the fluffy leather jacket. AI did that for me. Go to this one, and this is actually spends quite a bit of time going into how to set up your longs and your shorts, and with no leverage. Again, this basically just automates your stop losses. That's all it's for. Actually, this goes into my whole trading thesis. This actually one is a good one. So this is the 14th of Jan report. Go back and watch that.
Is copy.
Okay, and this here I'm going back to and from.
Solana. There she is.
And I'm just showing you exactly how to reduce your leverage down to nothing.
Turn it off.
So that you're not trading with leverage. I'll put up a small percentage, like 5%.
Sell short.
I'll sell short. I would have copied the stop loss from the previous screen.
Paste.
I'll put in an ROI percentage target.
ROI,
and I'll just like go 100% or something. And then boom. So I've got stop loss. See, it sets it all up for you.
Just hovering over here because it actually shows you I've got a take profit and a stop loss.
So yeah, so this video,
as you've done them.
This video, just go to your seat, start seeing
this.
On
this one. Look at this.
This sort of screen from Apex. There you go.
There's zero take
from about the 9 minute mark. Okay, so go into my YouTube channel. I'll leave you a link. 14th of Jan. Go to the night. Watch the whole thing. Go to the 9 minute mark or whatever, and then you'll be able to see exactly what the trading thesis is, and also how to use the exchange to set up your stop losses. So that's it in a nutshell. If you did miss this video, you know, it's only once a week. You gotta keep up with this. I'll make sure I'll remember to drop this this channel and this video. Actually, I might even chuck the link to the video in there. Might be even better as well. I'll do that for you. And then please still join the chat if you want to discuss or for us to communicate. That's the best way, because like especially you guys that are doing this once every 7 days, I'm able to talk to my paid subscriber group, doing exactly the same things we'll be doing on a daily basis at any time through the chat feature, which is a link down the bottom. It says join chat. You got to press that, otherwise you're not in our chat group, and that basically just gets you into. You can open threads of conversations. You can put recipes. You can put your favorite book. You can put your whatever comments. You can put your trading idea, ask questions, and we do have other traders in there. So please let's take advantage of each other and that communication down there. The whole point of this is directing you to us to get together there. Between my reports, because it's not a live report, so there we can be interactive. So I'll invite you to do that if you can, please. Just as soon as you finish watching this video, go down and hit join, and then go back through the video, start, pause, go back and do the video I reference to go work out exactly how to place your stop losses. It is fairly easy. Just watch through a few times. You'll see what I'll do in future episodes. I don't have an account set up with weekly trades, 7-day trades in an Apex account. But what I'll do for upcoming episodes of the 7-day report that you're now watching is if you did miss this reference and this video I'm referencing to go back and learn, I will be doing the first half will be the report, the 7-day report. People can just grab the information and go. And the last half of the report will be actually me going through and updating and going through my 7-day separate wallet account on Apex Pro for the 7-day investors and traders. So I'm just going to basically just keep on repeating this and repeating. So if you did miss it or you can't find the video I'm talking about, I'm going to be introducing that. So if you just want to take away what the actual longs and shorts are, but I would personally go with all the longs that I've recommended. It is a bull market. Just forget about the shorts until you've actually learned how to set up a stop loss with Apex. I don't recommend shorting the market in this atmosphere. We are getting a few good pumps on BTC, like 77% up for the day. I think it was like 2.2% up yesterday on BTC. We've got DXY. It's still looking going strong. So with that, the market could actually just dump. But there's just so much interest in BTC at the moment, especially institutional interest. We've got I was on a Twitter Spaces today with Sean Baker, which is a famous sort of carnival doctor, but he is a Bitcoiner, and we had they had a couple of people on. They're talking about using HSA and certain types of savings accounts where your savings are going to be can be converted into Bitcoin, and actually link to a key card. If medical expenses come up, you can save in that account, and then you can basically, it's amazing. You can actually just use that card to swipe at your doctor's office or your dentist, or like medical bills when they come up. It's actually quite a common thing. Like I had a $2,000 dental bill that came up just because I had an issue. It's so easy to do like that. So there's some interesting stuff. Go look at it's at the Fernanda Man on Twitter is my Twitter. I'll put the link down the bottom as well. I actually reposted the Twitter space. It was actually quite interesting to listen to. Yeah, things are moving in a good direction. And if a lot of these savings or institutional or even individual companies as well as company treasuries moving into holding BTC instead of US dollar for savings, I think we haven't seen anything yet. So just be careful of shorts. Don't put any shorts on the market unless you've got a pretty much a tight top stop loss, or exactly what I've told you to put here, as far as what I feel comfortable based upon the indicator and the trend. So that's it for this week. I'll see you in 7 days. Make sure you join the subscriber chat below, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. If not, ask away on any questions that you have below, and I'll try to remember to put all those links I promised in the notes of this YouTube, and also the notes of the Substack. The Substack is free for you. Sorry, not to harp on this too much, but you people watching on YouTube, there's no guarantee YouTube will keep my content up. So that's why I've created everything to end up on Substack, and it's a free one for the 7 days. So everything's free, even the subscriber chat. It's all free. The only people that pay any sort of subscription are the people that are doing the daily traders type group on Substack for me. So, yeah, you're welcome. Jump on in. Make sure you are subscribed. Get involved, and yeah, I'll keep the updates coming, and I'll do a lot more tutorial stuff with this Apex Pro exchange from Bybit. Until next week, have a good week, and happy trading. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon.